Welcome to the Nostalgic Multiverse. Hello everybody, Nostalgic here, and today's my birthday. Holy moly, I have done it again. I've survived another year. Wow, everybody who has helped me out has really made my life easy. A bit difficult from time to time, but easy. Very easy. Now then, let's get into the first items of the day, which is, well, not this, first of all. It's this. The Cars 3 Color Changer Lightning McQueen. So you might be thinking, what's the cup for then? Well, it's a color changer, isn't it? In its cold colors, it's red. But when you dunk it in water, you dunk it in, and it becomes yellow when you pull it out. So basically, this is like the Lightning McQueen all the way back in 2006, except for the fact that he's the Cars 3 Lightning McQueen. But it's still a pretty good model overall. I mean, he still has all the details from Cars 3, like the lightning bolt flame combo, and even more so the Rust-eze licensing printing at the back. So yeah, that's gonna do it for Color Changer Lightning McQueen. And I better take this hot water away before an accident happens. Next up, we have Mrs. Castillo's Turtle Van. So, for those who don't know, in LEGO Dreams, there's this side character named Mrs. Castillo. And she is a burrito van vendor who helps out the Dream Chasers whenever she can. So, from time to time, she would even appear in the dream world aboard her turtle van. Whereas in the real world, it's just a regular old van. The turtle is just part of the dream realm. And we also get the character of Zoe. So Zoe is not a side character. She's actually one of the main characters, but not an official Dream Chaser. Or maybe she is. It's been a while since I've seen all 20 episodes. But she's a pretty cool character. From what I know, she has a hybrid pet of some sort in the dream realm. A cat owl, if you will, called Zion. This set also came with a Grimspawn and Mateo, but since I've already reviewed Mateo, I thought, nah, might as well not. But the only difference that did come with Mateo in this set in particular was the fact that he had a red backpack and nothing else. It also came with a MIDI figure of Z-Blob as well as one Grimspawn. I'm really sorry I couldn't get them here. I had only bought this set yesterday, and I don't know where the hell Z-Blob and the Grimspawn is. But there is something I did build today. So here we have the crocodile car, which speaks for itself. It's basically just a hybrid of a giant crocodile and a car. Now, I forgot to mention this with Mrs. Castillo's turtle van. You can actually change it into the real world van as is, or you can turn it into a rocket turtle. With this build, you could turn it into either the car from the show or a monster truck. So this comes with, I keep forgetting these characters' names for some reason. I know I've reviewed this guy before. He was a prisoner in a previous set. So here is one of the characters. He comes with this very cool Daft Punk-esque helmet as well as this very nice blue belt. Now, this is a character I actually forgot to mention in the last video. This guy's name is Logan. He is voiced by Vincent Tong. Well, as many people know, Vincent Tong is the voice of Kai, Flash Sentry, and Muck from the Bob the Builder reboot. But Logan is actually a pretty cool character. He develops from being a jock who thinks he knows everything into a lovable hero. And this is actually his Dream Realm form. He turns into a blue little munchkin with some sick hair. Now, this is a dude we've taken a look at before. His name is Leslie, I think. Not quite sure. But we've taken a look at him before. As we know, he has a sleeping expression at the back. But this version of him is actually pretty different from what I can tell. I'll be right back. Nope, I'm wrong. This is actually the same minifigure. Yeah, I honestly thought this was a different minifigure because of the fact that I thought the old version had a more scared look on his face. So, silly me. I honestly thought this was a different minifigure. But in that case, at least I'll be scrounging this one for parts. Other than these three, well, two being Dream Chasers and one being a normal Dreamer, here we have, a Grimmspawn leader. Don't know his name. And then we have the leader of the Grimmspawn, the Night Hunter, a Dream Chaser turned rogue who works for the Nightmare King. They have pretty cool motorbike builds, I must admit, but to me, this is so much better. So here we have two mini ponies, and unfortunately, because of the fact that I got these from a charity shop, these two were ruined with Biro ink of all things. Ugh. But in any case, this is supposed to be a fashionista pony. Don't really know his name. I think his name might have been Fancy Pants or something. Or he could have been the agent who was working for Rara, Applejack's old friend, but unfortunately, I don't know the name of that one either. He was a total jerk, I might add. But here, we have Rarity, and oh boy, is she dirty. Now, if she were here right now, she would probably say something along the lines of, "Oh, I've been ruined with ink. What a terrible ordeal." But it's still quite nice. She's got a bit of a glitter detail in some areas, and she even has her diamond cutie marks over here. Overall, these are great additions into my mini pony collection, but I need to find a way to remove all that Biro ink off of them. Train. Okay, in all seriousness, this is just a normal, average, everyday wooden train with a number 12 on its side. And I bought this from a Chinese shop. Well, my father bought me this, actually. The crocodile car was bought for me by my mother. And I'm going to be honest, it is rather plain looking, and especially plain when you don't have a front coupler in front. But at least it comes with some rolling stock, such as a coach and a truck. A coal truck. But yeah, that's it. That's all this is. It's just a normal, average, everyday wooden train set. Now, this is an item of which I felt should have been in the Christmas video. Not because it was a Christmas present, but because of the fact that it's Christmas themed. This is Thomas & Friends All Engines Go, Sandy and Bruno's Festive Delivery. This set comes with a snow-covered Sandy, the rail speeder, And she even comes with a very nice little adorable face. And she even has a snowplow in front. That's actually quite cute if you ask me. The star on the flatbed is nice. I'm willing to bet that they would have gone to some Christmas celebration and they take the star and put it up onto a Christmas tree. Now, the crowning jewel of this set is Bruno, and I'm saying it because it's the truth. Bruno, it looks festive as all hell. Look at his wheels and look at his design. The star on the side is awesome, but I have a feeling that they could have done a little bit more with the face instead of just giving him a normal, average, everyday look. So yeah, also, there's an interesting fact about Bruno I learned yesterday on a Thomas video. The number 43 is meant to represent 1943, when autism was first discovered. And it makes sense because Bruno is an autistic character in Thomas and Friends. So him having the number 43 and 1943 being the year autism was founded, then I'd say it's fitting. This is why I like Bruno. He's a representation for many people who have autism. Now, here we have a Trackmaster push-along pack called Thomas Celebrate with Thomas. Wait a minute, something's wrong here. Why are there only 4 pieces in this set? Hold on a sec. Give me a moment. Alakazam, Malakazoom. I use my nostalgic magic. Oh, now that's better. So, this is the true Celebrate with Thomas pack. So, in this set, we have party variations of Annie and Clarabelle, Ashima, Harold, Percy, Nia, Yongbao, Noor-Jahan, and of course, Thomas. It also comes with this special party truck at the back, which doesn't really have anything going for it. Just a present in a truck. But let's take a look at the models, starting off with Harold. Now, Harold, I've always said, is the least accurate in some instances with the die-cast range because his floats aren't as wide as they should be. That's why I opt to use a Harold from the Fake-Along range. Well, it's not really a range per se, but you get what I mean. Here we have Noor-Jahan, who is brightly decorated with flowers and banners. Then we have Ashima, who has balloons coming off of her sides and some confetti on top. Same can be said for Yongbao, although this time he has a bit of... Although he has some banners here other than just confetti and flowers. Nia has a bit more detailing than usual. Neato burrito. And here's Percy. My goodness. Have I even stated how much I like Percy and Push Along? Not just the All Engines Go version. Now, Annie and Clarabelle, I'll say it now. These are my first ever versions of Annie and Clarabelle to not have magnetic couplings. So it's not really an eyesore for me, it's more of a relief, so that maybe I can give these coaches for engines who don't have magnetic couplers to use. And of course, we have the number 1 blue boy himself, Thomas. Just look at the balloons and the confetti. That's all you need to see on good old Thomas. This pack actually came in just in time. My dad ordered both this and even more so Sandy and Bruno's Festive Delivery off of Amazon. And I tell you, this was the best purchase we've ever made. Last but certainly not least, I'll say it now, these were teased at the end of my most recent short. And here they are at long last. So, here we have The Chinese Dragon from Thomas Percy and the Dragon, a Season 3 classic, and The Breakdown Crane, which was first introduced in the episode Thomas and the Breakdown Train. Now, good news about this, I'll actually be getting another one because I'm working on a top secret project. Well, it's not quite top secret anymore. I revealed it on New Year's Day. I'm working on a Thomas series called Railway Legacy. So I have another one of these coming in soon. And production will be starting for Railway Legacy. So with that, everyone, this was one of the biggest amount of items I've gotten. Stay tuned for more episodes of Mini Views to come, and especially if some of them go 0.25, 0.5, and 0.75, because I've got 2 more items coming in from Amazon, and 4 items coming in from AliExpress. This was a big Mini Views episode to film. Not bigger than episode 28 or 27, but hey, we did it, boys. So with that, everyone, thank you very much for watching. This is Nostalgic, signing off and reminding you all that nostalgia never dies. Thank you very much for sticking with me over these 19 years that I've been alive. And cheers to 19 more.